What's going on, guys? Mike here, and in this video, we're going to be diving through a little analysis that I put together comparing TikTok shops that are doing 100,000 per month versus the top 10 shops on the platform. Really diving in and just breaking them down and showing what are these two doing differently? What does it take to get to 100K per month? And then ultimately, what does it take to get to one of these top 10 brands on the platform? Now, if you are new here, a little bit more about me, about Brands Meet Creators. We are a TikTok shop agency, a creator community, and a creator platform. Over the last 6 months, our TikTok agency has generated 64 million in GMV, 750,000 shoppable videos, over 3.4 billion views. And on this channel, I'm going to be sharing all of the insights, what I'm seeing working, and anything that I find interesting. And so this video is kind of in that third bucket. Have a background in data science, data analytics. I worked in data science in the corporate world for several years. So I love diving into the numbers, anything I can do in terms of data analytics. And so for this one, we're going to be breaking down the numbers between a shop that's doing 100K per month, and I wrote 1 million per month, but really we're going to be looking at just the top 10 shops in general. So what does it take to get there? What's it take to make that jump? And really, I want to show you that at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And so I want to arm you with that data, with that information, so you have the right information to make decisions in your business. All right. With that being said, let's get into some of the numbers. So right now we're looking at the data behind the top 10 shops on TikTok Shop in the last 30 days. All of them are in this like $3 to $7 million per month range. This is only TikTok, not counting Amazon, anywhere else. You can see that in the blue here, we have GMV per month. Like I said, anywhere between $7, $3 million a month. And then we have the affiliate videos. So how many new affiliate videos are being made on a monthly basis? And you can see it's pretty much between this 10 and 20,000 range. We have two outliers here. So number 4, this one is Goalie. They're an outlier to the upside. They have like almost 70,000 videos being made in the last month. And then Pop Mart, another outlier. This one is super interesting. I'll probably do a whole separate individual video, just like case study on them, diving into exactly how they run their shop. But they're pretty much all their GMV is coming from their own videos, their own managed accounts. Super, super interesting. But outside of those two, it's relatively consistent, right? You're seeing between 10,000 and 20,000 monthly affiliate videos coming in. Now, I just pulled 10 random shops that were doing 100,000. They're doing pretty much 100,000 per month exactly. Now, looking at this, there's a couple outliers here, right? Maybe this number 5, this number 7. But across the board, we're kind of seeing around this 500 affiliate videos per month average, maybe between like 250 and 750, somewhere in that ballpark, but relatively consistent. Now, I want to get into some of these averages a little bit more, but top 10 shops, 17,000 affiliate videos per month. These 100,000 per month shops, about 500 per month. Now, I thought this was kind of interesting too. The top 10 shops, 13% is coming from self-operated accounts. Now, that average is kind of weighted by this one right here, which is essentially 100%. And then the $100,000 per month shops, 16% of GMV was coming from self-operated accounts. Now, here's what I really want to get into. These two numbers right here. I find this fascinating. The top 10 shops, GMV per shoppable video, $244. The 100,000 a month shops, GMV per shoppable video, $193. So every time an affiliate posts, on average, they're bringing in about $200, right? 244 versus 193. But every affiliate video that goes out there, $200, $200, $200. Those averages were actually way closer than I thought, which is really just kind of proving that point of it's really a numbers game when it comes down to it, right? The more affiliate videos that you get posted, what's that average? $200. That's how much GMV you should expect to earn. Now, this is counterintuitive to a lot of people, but that average goes up as you scale, right? The bigger your store, on average, the more GMV per video that's being made. Somewhat counterintuitive, right? Typically, when you're running ads or really anything in terms of marketing, the bigger you get, the more you do, the efficiency goes down, right? Your ads are always like most profitable when you're smaller. As you scale, it starts to diminish, reaching new audiences. It's the opposite with TikTok Shop. More videos that are getting posted, you actually get more efficiency. I'll do an analysis another time on like the smaller shops, but those are going to follow the same pattern where the smaller your shop is, like the less GMV per video you're getting until you really get that flywheel spinning, right? When it's early on, you're not doing much volume, that number is going to be even lower. And so the difference between 100,000 per month brand and $1 million per month brand at the end of the day, it's just 4,500 affiliate videos per month, right? It really just comes down to the numbers. What's the volume that's getting posted? Yes, there's a lot of other things involved, the strategy, what type of videos, all of that. But I want to use this video as just like a high level overview. Zoom out. You want to make more, you want your shop doing more. It's just more volume at the end of the day. Now, I know I've been talking about averages this entire video, going through and saying, hey, it's, every time you post, it's going to be $200. That is the average, but in reality, this is what it's going to look like. So I pulled this slide from a separate analysis we did. This was an internal analysis where we took all of our agency data, 750,000 videos, did some analysis, and we found that 1% of videos earn 80% of GMV. So while I am talking about just like the overall average, just know that it has this like crazy Pareto principle where, the top 1%, it's going to earn 80% of your GMV. That's just something to be aware of. Like it's not going to come in like this where every video you post, it's $200, $200, $200. You're going to see this crazy skew. But at the end of the day, you got to look at the averages. Now, with all that being said, I want to dive into our platform, which essentially gives brands or agencies the ability to just dial up that content lever, right? Like I've been showing, at the end of the day, it is simply a numbers game. You want to go from 100,000 a month to $1 million a month on TikTok Shop. On average, that's just an extra 4,500 affiliate videos being posted every month. Now, it's very difficult right now for brands to just like turn that dial up, right? How do you just go out there and get an extra 4,500 affiliate videos? That's exactly why we built our platform. I want to make this easy, right? You can go in, cool, we're going to dial up the knob. I want an extra 1,000 videos posted this month. That's exactly what our platform solves for. I want an extra 2,000 videos this month without all of the chaos that typically comes with that, right? Managing creators. That's a lot of creators to manage when you're dialing up. Just even finding them, right? The cold DM outreach, the kind of spam bots that just message a million creators without having to go through that, without having to track all of their posts, right? Hey, if we're going to hire this creator to make 20 posts, this one to make this many, doing thousands of those, that's chaotic, right? It's difficult to manage. Handling all the payouts, analyzing the performance, we wanted to make it easy. How can you just take that content lever and dial it up? It's exactly what we built. All right, so a quick little demo of our platform. What this will do allows you to come in, post a job, right? Essentially tell everyone on the platform exactly what you're looking for. Hey, here's my product. Here's the type of creator that I want to work with. Here's content that performs well, pain points, XYZ. You post that job, then you go in and you can see all of the creators in our network and you can see all of their real stats that are being pulled in from TikTok. So the GMV over the last 28 days, their GMV per video, which I'll get into in a minute, all of their pricing. So if I want to go hire Cam for 10 videos, it would be $210, and the estimated ROI. Estimated ROI. I want to dive into exactly why we show these and exactly what they mean. So this GMV per video, I think of this like an efficiency metric, right? This is like the batting average for creators. A lot of times people are just hiring based off that top line GMV number, and I think that's very flawed. For example, we have 3 creators that we're comparing right here. Actually, yeah, let's do this row instead, right? So 3 creators right here. Here's Heather. She did 37,000 in the last month. Here's Jerry. She did 1,000. And a gentle reminder, TikTok, she did 17,000. So top line, anyone looking at this is like, oh, GMV, she did 37. She's definitely the best one. We should hire her because she's got the most GMV. Now, typically, that's like a good first place to start. But what I really like to look at is this GMV per video and these estimated ROIs, right? So now every time Heather posts, on average, she's bringing in $650 in GMV. Going back to the Pareto principle, we know that that's not actually how it plays out, right? Probably 1, 2, 3 of her videos will go viral. A couple do okay. Majority won't do that well, right? We know there's like a crazy curve to it, but overall, every time she posts, $650. Now we'll go Jerry, for example. She's only earned a little over 1,000, but every time she posts, she does $282 in GMV. So it looks like she hasn't really posted that many. And then this creator right here, kind of the opposite, right? It looks like she posts a ton, but every time she posts, she only earns about 64. Now, this estimated ROI, it is comparing their GMV per video and their price per video, right? So as a brand or an agency, you're hiring on a per video basis. So you want to be looking at GMV on a per video basis. And so this estimated ROI is kind of the equalizer, right? It combines those two things, the price and the GMV per video. So that's kind of like the metric that we tell everyone to look at, this GMV per video and the estimated ROI. And what we can see is all of these 3 are about the same, right? They're around that 13x estimated ROI. And that's because I have it sorted by estimated ROI. But we can go up here and we can do GMV high to low. Let's scroll through a little bit and we'll pick like a random row here. Cool. So I'm going to let's just click something random here. All right. And then now we'll get a kind of different look at things. So these creators all 40,000 GMV range, but their estimated ROIs, actually, those are all similar. Okay, now we got a really good spread. This is good. 40,000, 40,000, 40,000, right? Just looking at GMV, you would think, all about the same. Nope, very, very different. So let's take a look at GMV per video. So Amanda, 148. So every time she posts, 148 GMV on average. Emily, 1,688, right? So Emily's posted, way fewer videos than Amanda has to get that same GMV. You can almost think of it like a batting average, right? Let's say Amanda and Emily, they both have, 4 home runs, but Amanda, she's been up to bat 100 times, where Emily's only been up to bat 7, right? So on average, Emily's performing way higher. That's why the estimated ROI is 16 versus Amanda is 6. I mean, both of these still amazing numbers, right? We could hire Amanda for 20 videos a month for $500. That's a steal. But Emily, on the other hand, 20 videos a month, 2,000. It's much higher, but actually it's a way better deal given her efficiency. So I'm getting a little bit in the weeds on here, but wanted to give a quick demo of the platform, exactly what this allows you to do. So if you're a brand and you're like, hey, we want to go from 100 to $1 million a month, I know I just need to get 4,000 more videos. We make it simple. All right, I hope that platform demo was helpful and insightful. If you are a brand or an agency and you are looking to just dial up that content knob, you're like, hey, we need an extra 1,000 videos this month. You want a process to help manage it, go click the link somewhere below, book a call with our team. We'll give you a demo and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Hope you guys got a ton of value out of this one, and I'll see you on